Welcome to the Big Dog Lakers pod, everybody.
Woof woof, BDLP.
Oh, you said BDLP.
Yeah, because Kevin's not here, so I figured I'd pick up the slack.
Kevin Macias traveling around the globe.
Well, to Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City by way of going all the way east first. Or going all the way west first, all around the globe to OKC.
Yeah, like that Jackie Chan remake of Around the World in 80 Days.
That's exactly what he's doing. And from OKC to LA by way of going all the way east back around to LA.
But the nice thing is that the trip from OKC to LA is pretty quick.
Yeah. Anytime I take a trip to San Francisco, I go down to the South Pole first and wrap my way around
you
the North Pole.
You fly like a plane.
Yeah. Myself. I wrap all the way north down to San Francisco.
That's wild.
I'm breaking up some glaciers down there. You know?
Are you the reason why we have so much global warming and the North Pole is
those sea levels? Watch out!
That's all Ryan.
Put my name on it. I am Ryan, and you're
Alex Hanna.
And today we are celebrating.
Maybe
we're celebrating one thing. It is
the holiday season.
Holiday season, number one. Number two, one holiday today.
Hanukkah?
It's
the
like
Festival of Lights?
It is the third day of the Festival of Lights as we record this. But Russian Rob's birthday.
Oh, yeah, Russian Rob's birthday. Happy
birthday,
Russian Rob
Pelinka's birthday. He's probably, I'm going to say he's in Moscow. I have no idea, but I'm going to say it.
He's a Russian asset.
I'm going to tweet it.
He definitely has a Russian oligarch on the line right now wishing him a happy birthday.
Giving him like a stock in a fake oil company.
Oh, yeah. On paper, he has billions of dollars, but in real life, I don't know if it actually is worth anything.
And the company's called the Fraud Company.
Quote unquote fraud company.
So Russian Rob, wherever you are, we know where you are. Happy birthday. I don't know what you're doing out there.
Thank you for years of being Kobe Bryant's agent.
Sure.
And now a couple of years of running the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
So far, you've been doing an okay job. Magic was wrong. You're a good guy.
He doesn't say that, though.
No, Magic apologized.
But in the LA Times article, he said they're all cool now.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone out there was an LA Times article talking about Magic Johnson's outreach in the community. Bill Plaschke wrote a fluff piece. A goddamn...
Get him, Ryan.
Bill
Get
Plaschke.
Bill's ass.
We've noted on the pod that we all hate Bill Plaschke on this pod. We're Tanya heads through and through.
Yeah, we go Ganguly. Team Ganguly.
And Turn. We're Turn heads and Ganguly heads over here.
Yeah.
Brad Turner, good guy. Bill Plaschke wrote a damn fluff piece about Magic Johnson. A, his community outreach, which no one's arguing that's bad. That's a good thing. B, he wrote about how people have been forgetting how good of a player Magic Johnson was.
I mean, yeah, maybe because people weren't alive in the 70s and 80s.
But, I mean, any Laker talk is immediately followed by the greats.
Uh-huh.
And then of the greats, Magic Johnson is right up there.
Yeah, every game they have, who's the greatest Lakers of all time? JaVale McGee. And he's like, Magic, Kareem, Shaq, Kobe. I'm going to need a point guard. Let's go LeBron James.
Have you heard Jerry Buss's top five all-time Lakers?
Is it Jimmy, Joey, Jesse,
and Jeannie?
And Jeannie?
No, he said Magic Johnson at point guard. Magic Johnson played some center, so Magic Johnson at center. And then he just kept going every position, Magic Johnson. That's Jerry Buss's all-time top five. Anyway, that piece...
I mean, put Kareem in there.
Yeah.
Put some respect on Kareem's name.
Not Jerry. This fluff piece. And then in the piece, Magic Johnson said that he deserves credit for the current success that the Lakers are having.
I mean, because he brought LeBron James to the Lakers?
Which is something that has been brewing for a while. I mean, even before Magic got here, there were rumors that LeBron was coming to the Lakers.
Before he was the Pobo,
LeBron
was coming to the Lakers.
Yeah.
But I think he just facilitated it. I think that's one of his things where he was talking about at the beginning of the season 2 seasons ago when he was like, if you get me in a room with anybody, I'll close the deal.
Right.
And it's like you close the deal with one guy one time, and it was LeBron James.
And he said he made smart choices at the high-level draft picks that we had. But it's like we had those already.
Yeah.
That's just something that just happens.
Ingram is paying off.
Yeah.
Lonzo is kind of lost in space.
Yeah.
He's like out of the rotation for New Orleans, so you never know what he's going to become. But sure, yes.
It's like a thing like when presidents say like, "Oh, I appointed such a good Supreme Court justice." And it's like, well, no, that's like a thing that just happens. It's not your fault that a Supreme Court justice was up.
Yeah, it's almost it's
not Magic's fault that we had those picks. You know what I mean? Anybody could have made a good pick from there.
Yeah, and I don't think that he was scouting out second-round picks.
No,
I don't think Josh Hart was one of the Magic's
absolutely.
Go-to.
I do not.
We got to have Hart on the
credit
team
for that. I don't give him any credit.
I think he was just there for like the big decisions, like Lonzo and Ingram.
Yes.
And he wasn't even there for Ingram.
No, he was there for Lonzo. And is that it? Yeah, because he had 1 year. That's it. He was there for Lonzo. That's it.
And Lonzo is basically like a Magic clone, just shorter and less athletic, and it didn't pay off.
And especially, this year he is playing horrifically.
Yeah,
it
can't
is
make
not
a
good.
Damn shot.
Yeah, and then I feel like at the beginning of every year now, it's like, oh yeah, he's developed a shot. He's changed his shot. No, it's not going to happen. It's really never going to happen.
Yeah, you revert to your old ways,
yeah.
Especially when you're tired out on the court.
He's playing horrifically. Not unlike this past week in Lakerland. It was a rough one. We couldn't have picked it any worse, you and I.
Well, I went 2-1.
Did you?
But yeah. Kevin and you went 3-0.
I thought it was the other way, that Kevin went 2-1. No?
No, Kevin was riding high.
Okay.
Off a lot of victories in a row. And then we just took one to the teeth.
Yes, starting with Indiana. Now, I've never seen so many damn Indiana fans get on Twitter after this game. I've never seen. If we were to look at a satellite image of Indiana, just the lights from everybody's phone just in that section, right, of the country. It was insane.
Yeah, talking mad trash.
Of course, and deservedly so. Well, they barely got out with a win.
Yeah, it was a close game. We lost it on free throws.
Make your free throws.
You got to make your free throws. We shot 47% from the free throw line.
Yeah.
And that was all LeBron James and Dwight Howard and Rondo.
Yeah. You know who's 100% though from free throw line?
Tell me, baby.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
Well, he just puts them in.
He puts them all in. I'm talking one free throw in that game. 100%.
Yeah, him and Alex Caruso were 100%. But that's what you want from Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah.
Is at least putting in one free throw.
This was an early game, so it started while I was at work, so I was watching it, and then I had to leave work, so I was listening on the radio, and as I was getting home, like the game was ending. So, and I didn't want to miss anything from getting in my garage to walking up the stairs to trying to find a stream on my laptop.
Uh-huh.
So I pulled over a block away from my house just to listen to the end of the game. And it was a rough one.
It was a rough one.
It ended on a Rondo 3, right?
It ended on Malcolm Brogdon hitting that 3.
Yeah, but then Rondo had a shot.
And then Rondo had a shot.
Yeah.
He didn't give it up to LeBron. And it almost went in. Mm-hmm. It felt like it did one of those toilet bowl circles.
Right. Oh, yeah. It was an in and out. Yeah.
But Rondo shouldn't have been taking that shot.
No.
I think it was one of those things where he couldn't get it into LeBron. All of our timeouts were gone.
Right.
And it just didn't sink for us.
No.
And that started a series of losses. I would say this is the domino effect.
It was. And we're also, so you said we shot 47%, 8 of 17 from free throw line, 8 of 31 from the 3-point line.
Yeah, 25.8%.
Insane.
It was crazy how we were unable to space the floor without Anthony Davis on the floor.
Uh-huh.
But that being said, even the people like LeBron who were built to just pull up from 3, he was 0 for 6.
Yeah.
His just shot wasn't there.
No.
This is a game where LeBron injures his thoracic muscle.
Yeah, on his rib.
No, the rib attached to the back.
Yeah, sounds like a damn dinosaur.
I don't know if that affected thoracic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from the Thoracic period.
Yeah.
A millennia ago. LeBron's just got one of those tails that swipes, and it has a big club on the end. Maybe that would balance him out so he could shoot it better.
There we go. That's what he needs.
maybe one of those long necks. Imagine you palm a basketball, but you put it in your teeth and then you put it in the hoop. I'm talking a bunch of nonsense. LeBron was 0 for 6 from the 3-point line. He couldn't make a damn shot. Right. 5 turnovers.
You know who could make a shot?
Dwight Howard.
Domantas Sabonis.
Oh, sure.
This guy, 10 of 15. This guy was killing us the whole game.
He sunned us without Anthony Davis in the lineup.
34 minutes, 10 of 15, 26 points. Insane.
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
I mean, he was going up against Jared Dudley for a lot. I mean, Jared played 15 minutes, but he was just taking him to the rim. There were so many plays where Domantas was just throwing it down, getting easy offensive rebounds, putting it back up.
Yeah. So this means the Pacers are going to the finals, right?
No. No.
Pacers Mavs finals?
Pacers Mavs finals, yeah.
The worst rated finals?
Yeah, Pacers Rockets. Mark it on the calendar. Adam Silver, Pacers Rockets finals. Can you believe this?
But like you said, this was the beginning of the domino effect because
I mean, it just we were tired from the long road stretch. We just capped off a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 game road win or 8 game winning streak. And then I think in Indiana, we just lost Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have it in us to close out the win.
No.
Even though it was in play. It was a bad shooting night and a bad free throw night, and we had a lot of turnovers, and we were still in this game.
Yes.
I think that was the redeeming quality of everybody on Twitter being like, hey, we played a bad game, and we still almost squeaked it out.
Right. And I feel like that carried into the next game with the Bucks. This was the whole year coming down to this right now.
Yeah. Anthony Davis versus Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Uh-huh.
Brother versus brother.
Costas.
Giannis. Giannis. Swap jerseys. Which one's which?
Mm-hmm. And then we then got sunned by every single person who's ever who was on the court.
Yeah, Kyle Korver's old but was schooling us.
Apparently, anybody who has ever played with LeBron schooled us in this game. Kyle Korver, George Hill, too.
Uh-huh.
George Hill, 21 points. I think off the bench, too.
Yeah.
Insane. Kyle Korver, yes, I didn't know he was 83,000 years old. We finally made our free throws in this game, but so did the Bucks. We made some threes, so did the Bucks.
But we turned the ball over and we fouled a whole lot.
And our bench, how many bench points did we get?
The bench had exactly 4 points.
4 points.
And I don't want you to misquote me on this. It wasn't 14.
No.
Which would be bad.
Uh-huh.
It was 4 whole points.
4 whole points, which is worse than 14, if you ask me.
Yeah, Rondo and Dwight were the only people that scored even a single bucket. And it was bad because they were Dwight was a minus 15, horrible. And nobody except for Troy Daniels, who was a plus 6, made it in the plus.
And I feel like Giannis did a Frieza Dragon Ball Z transformation in this because he revealed that he is Giannis, Steph Curry, Antetokounmpo. I mean...
Did you see a fusion dance before this?
I did see him do the fusion... tanks dance.
Oh, for the listeners, if you watch Dragon Ball Z, Buu Saga, they figure out that they confused with each other, the characters, and so Goku and Vegeta become Gogeta.
Giannis, 5 of 8 from
powerful Saiyan. I'll just say it.
The most powerful,
Saiyan.
some would say.
Broly wouldn't say
Broly,
that.
I wouldn't say that. 5 of 8 from 3. This guy was pump faking from 3, and AD was biting on every single one.
Yeah, but it's because he made 5 in a row at one point.
Yeah.
Giannis just became a different beast altogether, and he was getting to the line easily. He was 11 for 19 from the field, which is great, but he was also 7 for 10 from the free throw line. The easiest 34 points.
Just right there
that he's had.
he had a great 3 night, and we wasted another Danny Green spectacular 3-point night.
Yeah.
7 of 12. I feel like every time we lose,
Danny Green has a great night.
Yeah, up to this point. The very first game, the Clippers, he had a great night. I feel like that Dallas game, I remember him having a good shooting night.
Yeah.
But another wasted Danny Green night.
7 of 12 from the 3-point line.
Yeah.
The problem was, again, Anthony Davis was 0 for 6 from the 3-point line. If we would have just made a couple more shots, we would have been in this. But
yeah, I mean, so we were down the whole game. Starting off the fourth, we came back within 9, and it just goes to show that the margin of error, like for other teams, is so small when they play us.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we had no coups, awful from 3. Not awful, but besides Danny, awful from 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yeah, every team has to play perfectly if we have LeBron and AD on the floor.
Yeah. This was one of those games also where LeBron James was in a lot of foul trouble.
Yeah.
So in the second quarter, he was almost off the floor for this entire quarter because he just couldn't stay out of foul trouble.
Yeah.
And I think he relaxed on defense because of it, and that gave up a lot of points. He was the only starter in the minus with a minus 14, which is not what you want to see out of LeBron. And it might be because of the back injury. You know, these injuries have been piling up since this road trip started, but it definitely feels like he was affected. 4 turnovers. He had a triple-double, but a triple-double like this doesn't help the team win.
No, of course not, yeah. I mean, a triple-double comes so easy to LeBron. I mean, so sometimes, like you said, it doesn't really matter. But,
yeah, it's hard to see, like, greatness and then also a loss out of LeBron.
Yeah.
But
I mean, AD in this game, too. I mean, 11 of 25. Another great game from him. 36 points, 11 of 25, 14 of 17, but 0 and 6 from 3.
yeah.
I mean, he just wasn't a factor from the perimeter.
And I feel like that, I mean, we were shooting the ball okay. It's just when we needed the bench to step up, they couldn't step up. And they really got engulfed by Milwaukee's defense.
Yeah.
This was a problem in a lot of the games this week of Anthony Davis being out. Anthony Davis and LeBron take up a lot of shots on the shot chart. And it feels like if nobody from the bench unit is really scoring or taking initiative, they kind of get lost.
Yeah.
And I think that was Milwaukee's play this game, was to make sure Caruso didn't get started, to make sure Rondo didn't get started, and Avery Bradley was just kind of a wash in Milwaukee's defense.
I mean, we got outcoached.
You could say that.
Yeah. I mean, Bud, it felt like Bud had clearly had a better game plan, better adjustments.
I mean, definitely defensively, the Bucks were locked in with Brook Lopez having 3 blocks and 4 steals. It felt like they were just quick hands taking everything from LeBron.
Yeah.
And, you know, we deserve to lose this game.
Absolutely. But, I mean, again, we were almost back in it. We made it a game in the fourth, but...
on the road.
Yeah.
Last game of a road streak.
Playing the MVP.
Playing the best team in the league now.
Yeah, now they are. Yeah, I feel like... I do feel like the MVP talk got away from Giannis before this game, but he clearly showed that he's the MVP.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, not just last year, right now.
Yeah, in the league, he's leading. They had like an interesting, if you look at his per 36 stats, he's averaging like 36 a game and 15 rebounds, which are like on pace for what Shaq did in his MVP season. He's the new Superman.
Second place? Alex Caruso.
Uh-oh.
In my book.
Get the goat in there.
Get my book. You'll see Alex Caruso second place in the MVP.
How much are you charging for your book?
Oh, it's a lot.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, well, it's priceless. So.
You have to special order it? Oh, you only have one?
Yeah, it's priceless.
It's just is it a manifesto or is it?
I mean, that's got some negative connotations to it, so I won't say it's a manifesto.
Okay, what do you call it? Oh, a manuscript. Is it the manuscript of a novel?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I wish Alex Caruso would have stepped up and been the MVP that we all know and love. in this Bucks game, but just everybody couldn't get it going.
No one. And that carried over again into the next game against no one's Denver Nuggets.
We went to this game.
We were at this game in a suite.
Celebrating Hanukkah.
The start of Hanukkah, maybe? I don't remember.
No, I think it was day 2 of Hanukkah.
Day 2, okay. Festival of Lights, in a nice suite.
Paid for by Russian Rob.
Paid for by Russian Rob Pelinka, maybe by Compromat Kurt. Compromat Kurt Rambis, we don't know. But yeah, we watched this game. It was very fun. We caught a disrespectful act.
What's that?
By Jared Dudley.
Oh, a yawn?
Yes.
During the national anthem?
During the national anthem, they had the camera on Jared Dudley and just lets out the biggest yawn.
He's full on yawning.
And then...
Call him Giannis.
Oh, no.
I'm showing up today, baby.
Oh, no. And then Jokic, I mean, it was halfway through the national anthem. This guy's going, grabbing the net from his side. That was crazy. I know they do that all the time, like when there's like one line or two lines left. But this Jokic was going way too early.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Come on, dude.
Well, he's a Russian informant.
Yeah. He's a Russian asset.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Get him off the court. He doesn't belong in the All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
Send him back to Moscow.
He's tweeting, "Where's the whistleblower?" He runs a few bot accounts. This game, though, great first half. I think this is what's going to get lost is that we had a really good first half.
Yeah.
And we were in the lead, I think, in the first quarter. We did let them get back into it, but only by like 2 points.
Yeah, by the end of this first half, we were down 2, and it looked like we were getting a lot in transition and on the offensive boards.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis had that nice putback to close out the to close out the half.
Yeah. Remember Rondo had that crazy like cross-court pass with like
Bounce
a little bit
pass.
of English on it. Yeah, that was great.
To Bradley,
and he nailed the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like Rondo puts too much sauce.
Sometimes he does.
On all of his stuff.
Yeah.
But.
What is that? Oh. What's that noise?
Say you?
Not me.
Okay.
We're having some crazy technical difficulties here. But this game, and then it just got away from us in the second half. I mean, I would be surprised if I don't have it in front of me right now. I would be very surprised if Denver in the second half missed more than 5 shots. I'd be very surprised. It seemed like every single shot was going down for Denver.
Yeah.
I mean, we were playing in-your-face defense, too. KCP, I noticed, Alex was playing it, and AD was playing in-your-face defense. And even with that, they would sink it right in front of him.
Yeah. This was a good game for Kuzma, too, because he was actually hustling. But I feel like he got a couple blocks in the first half.
He did.
And then in the second half, he was just not defensively aware. And, Jeremy Grant got a few threes.
Yeah.
Rain down.
Kuzma just under 22 minutes, and we watched, and we were excited to see him. We watched him up close and personal. Very clear that he wanted it.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted to prove something. He's on a mission now, I think. There was a lot of talk. I mean, even before he was injured, the few games that, people were saying trade him already.
Uh-huh.
So I think he's trying to prove something, and it was very clear in this first game. And he had a good game, 16 points, 7 of 15 from the floor. Knocked down 1-3, but actually good on defense. Kuzma is very known not to be good on defense. He had a great game on defense this game.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we couldn't guard their guards, and Monte Morris and Malik Beasley off the bench with 9 and 16 points, and then Gary Harris with 19.
But again, we played them as well as you can.
Yeah.
On defense. But they were just sinking it. Everything went in.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
We also fouled the hell out of Denver.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the foul disparity is only 6, but it felt like more on the floor as the third quarter progressed. We just weren't getting any foul call. They called like a personal foul on Kuzma for swatting away an arm, and that has never been called in the NBA.
You were so mad about that.
I was heated.
Yeah.
Because another player, I think it was Will Barton on the other end, does the same exact thing the next play, and the refs don't call it.
Has his hand on his back.
And then swipes it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kuzma got called for that.
Kuzma got called for that.
Crazy.
Insane. Because that's like, people do that all the time with just a rip-through move.
Yeah.
In the NBA, where a player is holding the ball towards the basket, and you see a player have their hand next to the ball, and they'll rip through and get the foul.
Right.
I mean, it shouldn't be an offensive foul if you rip through also.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do?
Here's another thing where
we also lost by 24 points, so you can't. It's not one play that ended our lives, but.
Well, you bring that up. Anthony Davis played 33 minutes and it's almost played the entire fourth quarter, down over 20 points. What is Vogel putting him in there for?
I have no idea, because everybody was calling
he was
for
limping.
him to get out. He hurt his knee in the third.
He was limping, down 23 in the fourth, and Vogel says, let's play 10 more minutes. Let's see what happens.
He also had a bad game by Anthony Davis's standards.
Yeah.
I mean, a minus 13.
Yeah.
But also 5 turnovers and 4 personal fouls.
Him and Kuz the only ones in double digits points-wise.
Yeah. But he was carrying like a big load this game.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that he was ready to get everybody involved. And you can see by the shot chart that nobody was ready to get involved either.
You want to hear something crazy?
I'll hear it out.
5 different players on Denver that night had 5 assists.
Wow.
That's insane.
Yeah, they were passing the ball around.
Yeah. And again, everything was sinking.
They were getting such easy looks. So many corner threes were just open for Denver. Jeremy Grant was raining him down, and then is it Marcus Morris? No, that's not it.
Are you talking about Vlatko Kansar?
No, Monte Morris.
Who the hell's this Vlatko guy?
Oh, I have no idea.
I mean, I just saw him coming in late in the game. I think that might be their rookie. We put in our rookie, who we found out it's not Talon Horton Tucker.
It's Talon.
Talon Horton Tucker. Sorry, Talon.
Oh, he was drafted in 2017.
Oh, okay.
Maybe but he is a rookie.
Yeah.
Vlatko
Kansar. Maybe just cancer.
No, Kansar.
Kansar. Where's this dude from? Vlatko, where are you from? He's Slovenia. Russian asset? He's a damn Russian asset. If he plays against the Lakers, you're a Russian asset. Doesn't matter where you're from. Jamal Murray?
Russian asset.
Telling you right now.
You're telling me Canada's not a part of Russia? Get out of here.
It's right next to it, okay?
You could see it from who's that woman from the governor of Alaska?
Palin.
Yeah, Sarah Palin. It's right. I could see it from my house.
Yeah.
You like that impression?
Uh-huh.
Flawless Palin.
Flawless Tina Fey doing Palin impression. Yeah, everybody showed up in this game. Paul Millsap, Sundus, Jokic, Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray actually didn't have that good of a game.
Yeah, we kind of kept him at bay. But
good. We were talking about how he is a Lakers villain now.
Yes, but now that Lonzo's gone, not so much. But
he still got the biggest boos of the whole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Denver was getting big boos. I mean, not from. I wanted Laker Nation to show up a little bit more in this game because it felt like everybody was kind of lax in the first half, booing Denver at the free throw line. But we did boo Murray a lot.
We did boo Murray a lot. I mean, we got sunned by Plumlee and Beasley too, but there was one guy who was doing his job in front of the Denver free throws basket.
Who's that? Oh, the one guy with the one thunder stick?
There is one guy at Staples Center who had thunder sticks, and I don't think they just give him out. So he brought his own thunder sticks, and it was in the back of the free throw section, so it wasn't even up front. So I don't even know if the players could see him, but he was a true fan, the only fan there trying to get thunder sticks. Even when the Nuggets were shooting out the other end.
Oh, yeah.
He was still doing thunder sticks.
Did he bring them from home?
He had to have, because they don't give it to you.
At least in this game, they didn't give it to him.
No, we went to one last year, and they didn't give it to us.
Yeah. I think it's only a playoff thing.
So, true fan right there. Brought his own thunder sticks to try to mess up the Nuggets. They shot 90% from free throws, but
it didn't help. It didn't help.
it didn't help at all. So we ended on a very bad note.
3 games, 3 losses.
Two
hate
of
to see
which were, I don't even want to say. The Indiana one was very close.
Uh-huh.
The Bucks one could have been close.
Oh, yeah.
And the Nuggets one was close until it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also a bad week because we just have a bunch of nagging injuries.
Yeah,
LeBron with the back,
Mhm.
Anthony Davis with the ankle injury, and now the knee injury. Both of them questionable for Christmas Day against the Clippers. But LeBron said he's going to play.
Oh, he expects to play.
He expects to play.
It's a little different than going to.
He wants to play.
He wants to play, of course.
He says he's going to play.
No, he said he expects to play.
Okay, he expects to play.
So yeah, we have those 2 nagging injuries, and then we have guys coming back from injury. Obviously, Kuzma. AB is still just fresh off the injured list.
Yeah,
I mean,
breaking his dang leg.
Rondo, I mean, he has flashes of good play, but again, he looks like an old man.
Yeah,
Part of that could be from injuries, though.
it could be.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I don't know, but we are a hobbled team, somewhat.
Yeah, and it just doesn't look like we're producing, especially off the bench. Alex Caruso had 8 points, all off free throws in that Denver game. But besides him, I mean, there weren't a lot of people scoring.
No. Yeah, so it's just something to remember that we are, even if it doesn't show on the injured list, we are a hobbled team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we went 0-3, and we got 3 games coming up this week, starting Christmas Day. This is one of the right before prime time games, 5 p.m. Home against the Clippers, and we go on the road up Saturday to Portland against Trailblazers. Then a back-to-back against the Mavericks, back home. 2 home games, 1 road game.
This is a tricky week.
Kevin texted us one that he misses our producer Mike.
Yeah.
He said he's upset that he's missing the return of producer Mike. Also, he predicts 2-1 this week with a loss against Los Angeles Clippers on Christmas Day.
If it was a week ago, I would say we're going to win this Christmas Day game.
Me too.
It's going to be an easy win. But after all of these injuries and the concerns that go with them.
Also, I forgot to say the LeBron quote that he expects to play on Christmas came before an official Lakers tweet saying that him and AD are questionable.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, they want to save Anthony Davis and LeBron.
Yeah.
Because it came out that LeBron also has a nagging groin injury.
Right.
His dick still broke.
His dick has been broke since January of, what was this year? Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas Day last year.
Day, yeah. I feel like we're going to have another Christmas surprise.
I'm hoping it's a good one.
Well, it was a haunted good. It was a cursed good one last year.
In that we got the number 4 pick and we were able to trade that for Anthony Davis.
Well, we got the win on Christmas Day.
Oh, we did get the win.
That's what it was. Yeah, we got the win, and then LeBron got his dick broke.
And then we got the number 4 pick and we traded that for Anthony Davis.
And then a month later, it was Lonzo hurt, Kuzma hurt, Rondo hurt.
Is it a
JaVale
Christmas
hurt.
gift if you get it in April?
Sure, why not? Amazon fucked up delivery. What are you predicting, though, this week?
I want to say, it pains me to say 2-1.
Okay.
Dallas is without Luka, possibly. He might be coming back on Thursday. But we can beat Portland, and we can probably beat Dallas. It's a nationally televised game, but I think we're going to go down to the Clips. I think we're just too hobbled right now.
We are too hobbled, which is why I'm going to go a little more pessimistic.
1-2?
1-2 with a win against the Portland Trailblazers.
I was thinking about that, too.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot to be optimistic about, especially after this week.
Yeah. I mean, the whole goal of this season is to be healthy enough to play in the playoffs and not have a bunch of ticky-tack injuries that slow us down.
Yeah.
And I feel like if LeBron needs to take time off, then I'm okay with him taking at least a couple games to rejuvenate and make sure that his body is okay.
This Christmas...
And Anthony Davis more so. I don't want him to see him down with like an elbow injury or a knee injury.
I mean, we look terrible without LeBron. Absolutely horrific without LeBron.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we also looked kind of bad without Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Especially just letting Sabonis dominate us like that.
This Christmas, if this happens, where they're both out, no AD, no LeBron, no Zion, no Curry, maybe no Luka, no KD, for Christmas. No J.R. Smith.
That's the worst one. No Nick Young.
No Nick Young. No Uncle P.
No Lance Stevenson.
Is Adam Silver going to like fly out to each city and give steroids to every player?
I hope to God HgH gets injected. At least, okay, this is what I want from you, Garcetti. Put HgH in the water of Los Angeles.
There we
go. We all need it. We all need to boost against the flu and get everybody back in the fighting shape.
Yeah, all these hipsters out there.
Where's that coming from?
I don't know. I don't know. LeBron and AD are ruining Christmas. We can all agree on that.
I mean, if they don't play, they're ruining my Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
I wish I could fight you more, but it looks pessimistic this winter season in LA.
Okay, so Kevin said 2-1. You say 2-1. I'm gonna say 1-2.
Okay.
Okay.
I like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I like that you have a lot of gumption.
But evidence, I think, is going to be on my side.
Yeah, even if LeBron and Anthony Davis play against the Clippers on Christmas Day, I don't think that they play against one of either Portland or Dallas.
Yeah.
That's my bold prediction of the week.
That makes sense.
That's my big dog prediction of the week.
Yeah. We got it. We got a big dog prediction of the week. We got a big dog trade of the week, too.
Former Laker Jordan Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson has been, I feel like he's been the shining piece in Cleveland. He's been playing well.
He's been playing pretty well, yeah. It's still Kevin Love. Kevin Love's still the big dog in Cleveland.
But I think Jordan has been winning them too many games.
Maybe
like 2 games. So he got shipped out for Dante Exum in Utah. Dante Exum, who we almost drafted. He was like 1 or 2 spots ahead of us in the Julius Randle draft. And I remember John Ireland really being into Dante Exum, called him, quote, the Australian Michael Jordan.
Wow.
I remember that.
I mean, he's not, but
no, not even close.
He can't stay on the floor. He's been injured like most of his career. But
there's still like Exum believers out there though.
Oh yeah, I think Utah was a big Exum believer, signing him to a $8 million a year contract.
Right, that's right.
But I think Jordan Clarkson's going to enjoy being the pop off the bench that Utah needs. Utah's sending 2 draft picks to Cleveland, and Cleveland is getting under the luxury tax. Can you believe that Cleveland was over the luxury tax?
I don't know how.
Before this trade.
Were they giving some money to Bobby Bonilla?
Oh, yeah. He's still on a 25-year contract, and he was a ball boy for the Cavs.
First trade since July.
Yeah. Last trade was Russell Westbrook and to the Houston Rockets and Chris Paul to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
The dam is broken.
Feels nice.
Woj,
firecracker.
A little firecracker. But good for our former boy Jordan Clarkson back on a playoff team.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Hopefully he can.
It'll be his first playoffs if they make it.
No, he was on those LeBron to the finals Cavs teams.
He was?
Yeah, because it's GM LeBron traded Larry Nance and Jordan Clarkson to the Cavs.
Right, to make some space.
To shore up that roster and then make some space over in LA for him.
Wow, I totally forgot. Yeah, he did play it. Yeah.
I mean, he probably didn't play it. I think that David Griffin probably just wanted more scoring.
Yeah.
But it happened.
Speaking of former big dogs, let's talk about a current big dog, DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh, there's a little video of him floating around, dribbling with some assistant coach.
Yeah, probably some trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking good. Doing some between the leg drills.
Yeah, trying to get his body loose.
Mm-hmm. He's coming back.
He's coming back. I think he's going to come back in like 3 months.
You called it.
I called it.
This is you.
Well, I don't know if he's going to be productive in 3 months, but I do think that he's going to be playing for your Los Angeles Lakers within 3 months.
I'm also worried about where he'll fit into the roster.
I think he takes Anthony Davis's minutes off the bench. Like he's going to rotate in for Anthony Davis, and then it's going to be like a lineup of, let's say, DeMarcus, LeBron, Kuz, and then 2 shooters like Caruso and somebody else.
Well, Kuz already comes in for Anthony Davis, though, right?
Yeah, I think he's going to come in for LeBron now.
Okay. Well, then what happens to Jared Dudley minutes?
Jared Dudley's extinct. And this Jared Dudley is extinct. Which,
yes.
I mean, I love Jared Dudley. I think he's a very funny guy and affable and charming.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't do a lot for our team to win basketball games.
No.
He just doesn't play a good enough defense.
No.
He'll shoot the 3 okay, but he doesn't play enough cutting role, and he doesn't play a lot of defense.
Except when he comes in and just knocks down like 3 or 4 from 3.
I mean, that's nice, but it hasn't happened in a while.
I have him the one he got in a fight in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember who that was. Was that the Mavs? I don't know. Anyway, he got in a fight. The Magic. That's who it was.
Oh, yeah, he has the Magic.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need Jared Dudley fighting the Magic.
Fighting Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, fighting Mo Bamba.
Yeah.
Mo Bamba's fighting himself to stay in the league right now.
You want to get petty?
Sure, let's get petty.
Here's a quote from Doc Rivers about Clippers' view of load management. It's our philosophy. I don't know theirs, talking about the Lakers. I think theirs is whatever LeBron says it is.
Shut the hell up.
What are you talking about, Doc?
Shut the hell up, Doc.
Let me ask you, let me ponder you this.
Uh-huh.
Who were the Clippers load managing last year?
Nobody?
Oh, all of a sudden they're load managing?
I guess so.
So whose philosophy is it? Is it the Clippers' philosophy or is it Kawhi's philosophy when he told them, before I sign, you're load managing me?
You think it's Uncle Dennis's philosophy?
It's both. No, it's very clearly, this is, like Doc is saying, it's our philosophy and Lakers' philosophy is to play every game. No, your philosophy is what Kawhi told you to do.
Yeah. Well, he's the best player on the team. You're
Yeah.
going to follow what the best player on the team kind of puts into the air.
And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. This league is built on superstars, so you need to appease what the superstars want. So, but don't act like this is like what we're doing is so much crazier and a bad team philosophy when you have your own team philosophy that is dictated by a player, not you or the front office.
Yeah.
Or the medical staff.
And it was dictated by the front player before he even stepped
Exactly.
into the building.
Yeah.
Like you knew when you were getting him from the Raptors that load management was going to be in the schedule for Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
You want to get even pettier?
Let's get petty.
Kawhi Leonard, it came out that Uncle Dennis was asking for illegal treatment for Kawhi Leonard to come to the Lakers possibly.
Illegal?
Illegal.
Is that legal?
What's that?
That's my impression of Viceroy Gunray, dude.
I don't think you can do that anymore.
Is that legal? And he had that puppet mouth. That just got, is that legal?
Viceroy, he wasn't a CGI monster.
No, he was a puppet in both all 3 prequels.
Shout out Jim Henson. Quick shout out.
Yeah, sure.
But he asked for a private plane that he can use anytime. He asked for a stake in the Lakers. Who's gonna get that?
Insane.
It's not even proposed in the CBA that he can ask for that.
Wait, did he say that a stake in the Lakers for Uncle Dennis or for Kawhi?
For Kawhi.
Okay.
And then he had another follow-up thing that I cannot pull up right now.
Okay.
And Jeannie said, I can't do any of that. You guys know that I can't do any of this. But if it was Chris Paul or LeBron James making these asks for the Lakers, it'd be all over the news. Everybody would be asking for it 24/7.
He wanted a house.
He wanted a house?
Yeah. So he wanted the all-access plane, part ownership, a house, and a guaranteed amount of endorsement money to secure his commitment. I didn't know that any of this was illegal. I saw this earlier, but I didn't know it was illegal. What's illegal about this?
I think with the CBA, you cannot give more than the contract dictates.
Gotcha.
So if you
That
ask
makes
for
sense.
more than the contract money, you're asking for something that is not allowed under the collective bargaining agreement for players.
I remember reading that's also why there's no player coach. You can't be a player coach.
Yeah, because you can get paid more if you're like the coach and the player of the team.
Yeah. So this request is so outlandish. This just goes back to what I've been saying all year, which is Kawhi was going to the Clippers no matter what.
It certainly felt that way.
Because, let's see, the report says a similar bounty was requested when meeting with the Raptors. So this is clearly something that was never going to happen.
Yeah.
He didn't ask this of the Clippers.
I mean, that's what we don't know.
Yeah.
Because when he was in Malibu with Steve Ballmer and Doc, you don't know what happened within that meeting.
Are you saying we should look up some real estate news and see if there was a free house for Uncle Dennis? Should we look up the Clippers board of directors meeting notes, see if Kawhi's in there?
I mean, I think we have to see. He just bought a penthouse at that Ritz-Carlton across the street from Staples Center.
Mm-hmm.
Who owned that before?
Mm-hmm.
Whose money was buying that?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Kawhi's money?
I don't know.
Or was it Ball's?
So yeah, this is what I've been saying. Kawhi was going to the Clippers no matter what.
This is a new conspiracy.
No, I've been saying it all year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think from the very beginning told Ballmer, get me there, A, and B, get Paul George there.
Yeah, I think.
And then this stuff was just messing around with the Lakers and the Raptors.
I think Paul George was definitely like last 5 days. If you can't get me this, then you have to get me something else.
Yeah. Petty. We're getting petty.
I mean, is Kawhi Leonard a bad person?
I don't know. I mean, it's all his uncle, but he could be bad.
Yeah, but is he the orchestrator of all of this pettiness? Is he the orchestrator of all this bad luck that the Lakers is having right now?
Yeah, probably.
We'll answer that after the break.
Yeah, hold for it.
Yeah, hold for it.
Kevin Macias, we're live streaming right now. Kevin Macias is on our comment section saying, I couldn't agree more with me. He's talking about me.
He never agrees with you.
I don't think we've ever agreed about anything. I do love that Kevin is just commenting on, he can't verbally agree with me, but he's commenting. I love it. You got anything else to talk about?
Is there anything else in Lakerland?
I think that's good for now.
I think we covered it all.
Yeah, we covered it all. We had that was a good ep, right?
Did the games?
Kind of like Mike. It's a good ep. Kind of like Omar. He's a good ep. Oh, but it's eps. Damn it,
Yeah,
they're
it's
eps. Shit. Anyway, that was a good episode. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the Big Dog Lakers pod. Make sure to get on that iTunes or not. It's not iTunes podcast. What is it? The
It's
Apple
Podcast app.
Get on that. Put 5 stars on it. Put a review on it. Put share
like on it.
Subscribe to it.
Yeah.
Leave
a review.
Leave a review.
And if you do, I'll send you $1 on Venmo if you email us your Venmo information.
Well, we owe $3.
Well, I sent $1 to Ben Garza.
Okay, so you sent one. I got to send one, and so does Kevin, because we got a new review, and he hit it all.
He hit it all?
He hit it all. So, he's had some nice things to say.
He might be the first one.
It's definitely the first one. So, the Big Dog Lakers pod is hands down the best pod of the game. It's only a matter of time before it's official podcast of your Los Angeles Lakers. Ryan and Alex and Kevin, perfect balance, insight, humor, and hot takes. Keep barking, big dogs.
We never stopped.
And then he goes on to say, I must officially denounce the Chinese government.
Good.
The evil Rambai.
Yeah.
And I support the Hong Kong Revolution.
Fantastic.
He hit all of them, baby.
I mean, I'm glad that if he has that in his heart, that he actually supports Hong Kong.
Uh-huh.
The ouster of the oligarchs that are Russian. Rob Wait,
Yeah, Russian Rob.
Russian Rob,
Compromat Kurt.
Compromat Kurt,
Uh-huh.
and Russian Linda.
Yeah. There's got to be
Lithuanian Linda.
Lithuanian Linda. Yeah, there we go.
That's the nicest review I've ever heard.
Yeah. This is the top review. All other people reviewing, look at this review. This is the tip of the top of the mountain. So you got to beat this one. But, so, like Alex said, you'll get $1 if you leave a review.
You'll get another $1 if you denounce China from Kevin.
Mm-hmm. And if you denounce Steve Ballmer, Doc Rivers, and Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, you will get another $1 from me. I don't know what you're denouncing them from, but you have to denounce all 4 of them. Who did I say? Yeah, all 4. Yeah. Ballmer. Doc Rivers. Paul George. Kawhi Leonard.
Do it. Uncle Dennis. Throw Uncle Dennis in
there. There you go. All 5. There we go. The trifecta plus 2. I don't know what you would call a 5-fecta. There you go. Follow us. Instagram, Twitter. Big Dog Lakers Pod. At Big Dog Lakers Pod.
Yeah.
Email us.
Email us at bigdoglakerpod@gmail.com.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, you email us at bigdoglakerpod@gmail.com. You know why the S is missing.
There we go. What else? Is there anything else? That's it, right?
We're going to be recording a Clippers podcast or a crossover Clippers Lakers podcast after the Christmas Day game with the Locked On Clippers folks.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in seeing us beef with some Clippers lovers, tune into that. We'll be posting it on our podcast app also.
Yeah.
Or our podcast feed.
Yeah. That'll be on the feed. Watch for that on probably Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy your Christmas or Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Or Kwanzaa if you celebrate that.
Celebrate. Whatever you celebrate, enjoy it. Just enjoy life.
Yeah.
That's all we want you to do. Enjoy life. Enjoy this podcast. And Alex, what are you doing? You want to go see Cats? I'm trying to go see Cats right
after
now.
This.
Yeah.
I have to buy my sister a pair of shoes. I'm gonna get her a pair of slip-on Vans because she needs a pair of slip-ons
for Christmas. Or are you just gonna
for
do
Christmas?
Okay.
You know it's for Christmas.
I knew it was for
Don't
Christmas.
be faking. You know it's for Christmas.
I'm gonna go see Cats before they update the visual effects. I want to see what's going on with that, and I'll let you know how.
They have human hands.
They have human hands. They forgot. Well, I mean, even with the human hands, they like put fur on it, to make it a little. But they forgot to put fur on the human hands in some scenes.
Yikes!
So it's just all. I heard it's a mess. I'm going to see it right after this. I'll let you know how it is.
Okay. Give me a wrap up of what happens in Cats, and I'll give you a wrap up of what happens in Star Wars, using no spoilers whatsoever.
Okay. I'll let you know next week. Thank you, everybody for listening.
Wait, hold for editing?
No, we're not going to edit that out. Thank you, everybody, for listening. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, woof woof.